Based.
After Dark.
Hello and welcome to Based After Dark Season 2, Episode 34. With me today, we've got Hamzy, Ignoble Solid, Prison Joe, Tasty Life. I'm pretty sure St. Tits is crawling around in the wall somewhere, and myself, Nine Rain. Welcome, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. I missed all you guys, so hey.
Yeah, where the fuck have you been, dude? Where the hell you been, buddy? What's going on, man?
Let's see.
Before he answers that, first off, thank you to all of our patrons. Nine Rain has been here in 2 years. He forgot to thank you guys. He forgot you guys exist.
I even wrote it down. I wrote two things down.
Wrote down a script and forgot half of it, dude. I swear.
We still love you guys. Shout out to the patrons. And on February 24th at what time, St. Tits? I don't know the time, so that's my fault.
6 p.m. CT, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so 6 Central Standard Time, 7 Eastern Time. We're doing a live podcast to celebrate having over 200 patrons. We really appreciate it, guys. We're also dropping a full merch line for you on that day. It'll all be available. We have 4 different t-shirts and 2 different hats, I believe. So very excited. Shout out to the patrons.
So
we have
excited.
two hats? What?
Yeah,
we got
hat, right?
a dad hat and a bucket hat. You guys all bought your merch,
I didn't see the
right?
bucket hat. I would have bought the bucket hat. Yeah,
What,
I got
you guys got
Probably grab a
everything?
bucket up.
Shit is fire. I love it, dude. The designs are so good.
I didn't know we had a bucket hat.
So
I'm gonna get that.
Hell yeah.
So every time we put up a new piece of merch, I just been buying them as they come, and they've just been like I didn't do like one big order. I've just been like every couple days been
Dude,
having new.
bro just
merch.
loves straight shipping. That's
If
what
you
it
weren't
is.
on the Based After Dark podcast, I feel like you'd be the biggest fan of us of the Based After Dark podcast. That's
I
it.
would, yeah. Thanks
Oh
for
my god, Prison
thanks for
Joe,
letting me
you're
be.
my favorite. Oh my god.
Thanks for letting me be on the team, guys. I love your pod.
That's funny.
I listen to all of them, you know.
That's
Nine
funny.
Rain, where the fuck have you been, bro?
Yeah, so I was out of town, like small out of town, and then I was on a trip to Vancouver, and that was 2 weeks because we left on Wednesday, got back on Wednesday, and then the last week I was sick. We got sick in Vancouver, so
Fucking
I feel
Canadian.
Wait, what were you
bad.
doing in Vancouver?
I went on a ski trip out in Whistler, and so we did 3
Whistler?
days in Whistler. But before that, me and Bree just went 3 days in Vancouver because neither of us had ever been. And I'm not a city person. I don't really like most big cities, but Vancouver I really liked. So big thumbs up for me. It was
yeah.
like
What are you, a
super dope
fucking
city.
commie, dude? They're Canadian.
No,
dude.
Vancouver
Shut
is
the fuck
fucking
up.
cool. They're not French Canadian. They're almost like real people. That's Western Canada.
And
okay.
They're
it was
pretty cool over there.
and a lot of internationals because there was like every block was like 3 different languages.
Yeah.
So you
Vancouver's
hear
very multicultural.
Yeah. So like tons of different languages. Like the food there was sick.
The way you said internationals didn't sit right with me. I don't know what it was about
Seth
that.
would have been like, Seth would have said foreigners.
Yeah. There are a lot of foreigners walking around these streets here. Damn,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
dude, I'm gonna
out
take
here.
you to Whistler with T Papa next time, and you're gonna be like, "What's up with all the Asians?" Like that's what you're gonna say.
There's no way to say that, man.
So first
what
of
you're
all,
gonna say, dude.
I can't say foreigners because I'm in a different country. So I said internationals because I assumed a lot of them were traveling because
That's technically true.
they got an international airport, and then on top of that, it was. I don't know if they just speak like 10 different languages in Vancouver or what, but it was. We had Ukrainian food for the first time. It was really good, served to me by a Ukrainian. I had Indian food, which I've had a million times, but served to me by an Indian. I had Thai food, served
I just
to
held
me.
back so many just terrible jokes when you said that. Like, continue. So many awful thoughts.
I'm just
explode in my
saying,
mind.
like like it's actual authentic food from the culture, not like you go to Denver and get Chinese food from a Mexican. You're like, well, it's okay.
I feel like there has to be,
bro. Oh my god, dude.
What?
there
Dude,
has
someone
to
take
be
this man's
some,
shovel. He's just digging right now, bro. He's digging.
there has to be
you're-
some kind of Curb Your Enthusiasm scene about that somewhere of like walking into a sushi restaurant, seeing a bunch of white guys making your food, and be like,
Yeah, well,
no.
I mean,
All of this explains very well why you just signed to a very different streaming platform.
Whoa! What the
Yeah,
hell, man? I
yeah,
said
hey,
too, buddy.
that is a
All-time
segue
segue.
if I've ever seen it.
That is a
Wow.
good
All-time
segue.
segue.
There's been a
Let's
lot
hear it,
going on in
boys.
the RuneScape community the last couple of weeks. We could say that. There's a lot going
A
on.
little bit.
A lot outside of that. As far as the drama goes, which I'm sure a lot of you who listen are aware of all the things going on. We're gonna cover that on the Patreon podcast. Shout out to our pages. We're definitely going to talk out of there. Not sure how much we'll get into it, but we're going to at least gloss over it and discuss that. But what we're going to discuss here is what Ignoble just said is some of us here have signed contracts to stream on a different streaming platform that is not Twitch, which, you know, we love the podcast, but, you know, streaming is the bread and butter for, well, at least me and Tasty for the most part. Nine Rain, he's a you know, he's a casual, but maybe
Bro,
this
I'm about
maybe this
to become
converts him.
like, yeah,
This could convert you. Like, how are you
Yeah,
feeling? Are
once
you
you're-
nervous? You don't know what the fuck you're doing, man. You need help. Like you need like
Okay.
a.
Do people
Well,
even
dude,
know
this
where you
guy,
guys are
like, you
going? You
good?
guys haven't even said the fucking platform.
Kick
You guys going to
dot-
Rumble? You guys going to Facebook Gaming? Where are you going?
We're going to metal.tv. Confirmed signing.
We're gonna be committing public executions live.
Yeah,
On
no,
stream.
dude, we got a behemoth submission for metal.tv, and I clicked it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I don't
I
know what
have
that
never
is.
heard of this.
What is
I'd
that?
never heard of it in my life. It's a streaming website.
Huh.
We are streaming on Kick, which is right now at least. I think it's safe to say Twitch's biggest like rival competition, etc. Myself, Nine Rain, Mr. Tasty Life, Zoe is also coming back to streaming. She's also signing with them. I
yeah, we
believe
love
Elisa from the base stream team, she is signing, and I'm not sure. We won't talk. There's one person who on the base team they're like discussing, so I'm not gonna bring up their name. We'll wait until they
Yeah.
figure it out. And then Jessie
me.
as well, who was on the last podcast. She is also coming over. Also, shout to
Dude,
Jessie's
she's
quad.
so jacked.
Saintis, can we throw that
Bro.
up?
Dude,
throw that
Yeah,
up.
the,
The
fairy
photo of her
quad
today?
mother, dude.
Where
The
that?
fairy quad
Dude, you just
mother.
gotta
I
follow her,
was,
Tasty.
dude. The second you mentioned her, I was
know.
going to bring that up.
I just switched scenes.
Congrats
I'm
on the follower, man.
Dude,
Dude,
I was on the wrong scene.
It
dude.
was shocking. Like, I
Swing
thought like I was representing the legs and base team, but like she's been hiding those bad boys.
Dude,
No.
She's had those
Dude,
hams.
yeah,
like she's
no,
had things hit
you're-
up. Like where are those things been? Like that. Like I
Bro.
thought it was
she got
Photoshopped.
biceps too. Shoulders
Yeah,
Yeah,
looking
no,
good.
Jesse's jacked, dude. Jesse's actually
She
quite
I didn't
is
know.
huge.
So
Yeah.
last
Do you
episode
guys
we
think-
talked about. Sorry, last
No, go
episode we
ahead.
talked about Adam or Bodie threw his shoulder out. I think she was tearing his shit up. Like she was beating.
She
she,
threw
she,
his
said,
muscles
like that,
she
dude.
said
With
she
muscles
said it
like
happened
that.
with them cuddling. I'm not buying that.
Look,
After seeing
bro,
those
I love
hams-
them
That
both.
was a cuddling
They're
injury.
both great people. I've met them a bunch of times, but all I'm gonna say is I know exactly how it happened. Adam was getting pegged. Fucking Jesse was holding his two
Jesus.
arms back, and he fucking pulled one of them back too far, and boom, like it came out the socket. Like that's
No,
What,
but
100%
has
back
this-
shots? You mean like
This
Baguski-
is such an oddly specific scenario. I feel like you might.
So
this
you
might
think-
be not something based on
setting
what
the
they
scene,
did.
setting
but-
the scene. You think Bodie was all fours getting back shots, and she had both of his arms pulled back, and you think
Yeah.
she
100%.
Wow.
That's exactly what happened. She like jerked it back a little too much, and he's like, "Oh fuck, my shoulder! Ah!"
Dude, I was gonna say earlier, it's glad to have you back, but I don't know, man. But welcome back, Noble.
As dumb as that is, forgivably. That was a pretty decent Bodie impression. Like at the end there, I think that was like I could hear it.
I mean,
Thank you, man.
it is funny though because like I don't know if you guys have ever had shoulder injuries, but I've had a
Mhm.
lot of them, and once you start fucking your shoulders up, you can actually dislocate your shoulder in the goofiest ways possible, like ways you never thought were even true. So
Mhm.
I had one
Like the-
really bad injury in high school football that just lingered. I had to get surgery on my shoulder, like full reconstructive shit, and I just dealt with it for years, like easy dislocations. And I gotta say, the goofiest one that ever happened to me, I was at a college party. It was like an apartment. It was like a tight, close quarters thing, and it was a very thick crowd. And I saw one of my friends through the crowd, and I stuck my arm. It was my left hand. I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" Like I wanted to give him a dap, and he gave me a dap while my arm was at a different angle, and he dislocated my shoulder.
No, dude.
Oh,
Tap the
God.
shoulder out, bro. Big
And
dog. Hit you
it
with the big. Hit
was-
you with the big dog. They hit you with the.
It
Was it the
was-
big
Big
dog?
dog.
It was
He
big
hit
dog.
me
dog.
with the
Yoink.
big dog. He hit me with the big dog while I was like out at an angle, and there was also someone behind me as well. So it,
Yeah,
like,
that'll do it.
dude, I didn't know like many people at this party too, and I just bust into some random bedroom, and it's like the one guy who's like, my roommates are throwing this party. I'm hiding in my bedroom. I don't know. Like I just busted into this random guy's room, and I am so sorry, I need, and he sees my shoulder dangling, and I was like, I need just a second. He's like, are you okay? Do you need like an ambulance or something? And I'm on the ground in this random kid's room, just like on my side, like digging my shoulder into the ground until I like pop this shit back in.
Oh God.
Mm.
And then I was
Yeah.
just like, all right, thanks, man. I'm gonna get back out there, I guess.
God.
Dude, the big dog can take you out for real.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no, but it
I'm-
was the
I'm
silliest
also-
thing. Like just weird.
Like,
Hey,
I'm
Max,
part of the
you
Bad
also have
Shoulder
fucking
Club.
fragile shoulders. Yeah.
I'm part of the old man bad shoulder club. If you're talking silly dislocations, I've dislocated it 7 times. Most of them were like okay, like I fell off a longboard or like a sports related injury, like tennis or something. The goofiest one, 2 goofy ones actually. I threw a frisbee too hard. And I
Oh my
threw my arm
Dude,
out
that
of
is
the
peak
socket.
wide people. That's
I
peak
was
wide.
I was playing
His fucking-
frisbee.
His fucking arm goes with the frisbee. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
with my brother and my sister, and I throw it, and I go ah, because my arm like yanks out, and like
Flying
I'm
away
doing
from
that
you.
same shit where it's like dangling, and my brother he like knows that my arm was fucked up at this point. He's like, "Did it dislocate again?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he goes, "Well, put it back in," and I was like, "What the fuck do you think I'm trying to do, bro?" Yeah, but you got to do some weird like finagling. Like when I do it, I have to pull it even farther out to realign it and
Oh,
then
nah.
pop it back in.
Yeah.
It's really uncomfortable. And then I also dislocated it fist pumping to techno music too hard one time.
No.
That's
Bro,
kind of
That's
base,
not
though.
surprising. That's not
yeah,
surprising.
That's kind of base.
But-
though. The
but that's
frisbee,
also
that's
not-
tough.
That's also not like an old man thing, because you know what I think happened to you, because the same as me, like I was lifting a lot at the time, and what the doctor told me my like root of my problem was like, because I know you lift a lot, like so what my problem was, I was benching a lot, I was doing all the biceps, I'm doing like
Too
the
much
sexy
forward.
boy workout,
Like an
yeah.
imbalance.
I'm doing
Yeah.
what I think are
Get
shoulder
the wide
workouts,
grip,
but
bro.
I'm
Those
really
full wide
just
grip.
doing like traps and stuff. And they basically told me that like my strength of muscles was like not proportionate. So like
Mhm.
the weight I was putting up was not like, my shoulders were not ready for that. And over time it just like weakened them, and they both just ended up being, because like I got my one that I had the reconstructive surgery on, I also tore my labrum in my other one too. Like they're both really bad. But like a labrum's like you can tear a labrum and like it can repair on its own. Doesn't necessarily need surgery. But my left one was bad enough to where it was like rotator cuff
Dude.
and all that, so it needed. But
We don't have much
Bro, you
time
got
with
bad
you, man.
shoulders,
we really
bad
don't
legs.
Have,
What the
yeah,
fuck?
dude.
You need a-
We don't have much
Jesus,
time
dude.
left with you, man.
oh yeah, I'm fucked up. I mean,
I love you, man.
Falling
If-
apart, bro.
If it, yeah, if
Yo.
it goes downhill, I
Yo,
got you.
look, we just talked about the based merch line. Think about this: a based wheelchair.
We're gonna put you in it, so that way when you
I
say
fucking
stupid shit,
hate
people
you.
know that you're
Genuinely hate
handicapped.
you, yeah.
It's gonna be just for you to Vince. That way, when you talk, we can be like, "Oh, don't worry, he's got
Yeah,
it."
don't worry, don't worry.
It's gonna be the electric one that you just do with one hand, like.
a based helmet to wear when you're drunk.
A base helmet would be good. I'd be like if I saw
That'd be
him through
kinda
the party
sick.
with the helmet on, like I'd be like,
Dude,
That's,
yeah, we'd make it
I'd be
cool.
like, damn, we're
yo,
getting
yo,
fucking
you got
serious
yours on
tonight,
too.
girl,
Like, hell
for
yeah.
Yeah, we could make it cool. Probably not. We could try though.
Based elbow pads.
Yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Spill?
My what actually got me into working out again, like really being consistent with it 2 years ago, was actually a shoulder injury. I was doing a whole bunch of rehab and like physical therapy.
Dude, it's such an easy thing to injure. Like the shoulders, like all these different small muscles, and you can really fuck it up.
Yeah,
bad,
mine
really.
Yeah, they're
was-
the smallest muscles.
I separated my
yeah.
shoulder diving for a frisbee, so I was catching whatever.
white
frisbee
people,
was
Dude,
bro.
throwing.
imagine if we played frisbee and I threw my arm out throwing it and you threw yours out catching it, dude.
Well,
That's
I-
like the
that
most
is the
white
pinnacle
people
of
shit
white people
in
that happens.
the
That's the
world,
pinnacle.
dude.
I
We go
don't
outside and
like-
eat mayonnaise sandwiches, dude. Like that's fucked
I
up.
fucking hate mayonnaise, bro. It's so gross. I dove and I landed on it, and apparently that's a pretty common way to separate your shoulders, like impact on the outside of the shoulder. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
And
Yeah.
once you really fuck
It's a
up your
dangerous
shoulders,
sport.
it can happen any time. Like
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
it gets.
I'm
Well,
just
the
in
thing-
I'm in the fucked up finger club. My shoulders are like tender,
you
but like,
do have
dude,
fucked
my
up
my
fingers.
fingers
Yeah.
they're gnarly,
Right.
dude.
Like We have ancestors who are fucking like monkeys and shit, just like swinging from vines and have the most jacked shoulders. And here you fucking pussies are like, oh my god, that freaks me.
Okay, I have a genetic predisposition,
They
buddy.
were also-
okay.
they were
You
also
want to talk to
taking
my
shape-
family doctor, bud? Okay.
I'm also
they
going to
weren't
call out
lifting-
ignoble here because the shoulders are responsible for push movements and fucking the opposite of hanging, my guy. So if you're
What are you, a
swinging from
fucking
G-
doctor? Shut
Bro,
up.
you don't.
Damn, he came out with the facts.
Ignoble
But
is a
also,
doctor, though,
they
you
weren't
know?
doing dumb shit
Oh,
like
shit,
lifting
yeah,
weights
my bad.
heavier than their body weight. You know, like that's like
That's
the
not
root of
dumb.
the problem. I
That's
think.
What do
so
you mean,
common.
bro?
You
That's not
see,
dumb.
you see so many people like
We have
doing
fun.
overhead. They do like overhead presses with like 80-pound dumbbells, and they're like some fucking 180-pound kid, and you're just like, oh my
Okay,
god.
but like the
they're gonna die.
strongest, like there's so many strong ass people that just do like push-ups and pull-ups and like are not lifting anything
Dude,
heavy.
I
And they're
don't
fucking
do-
huge.
I don't do any
I
shoulder
think those are
specific
called
stuff.
homosexuals.
I literally do in my workouts. I don't even do anything shoulder specific. I do stuff that like involves shoulders, but it's not like this. I don't like to isolate it because like it's scary. I'm not trying to fuck my shoulders up.
It is, man. Yeah.
But bringing
I
it back
learned-
to
Yeah.
did you have something else?
How the
No, I
fuck
was-
did we get on the shoulder tangent?
No, I was gonna bring it back
Dude,
to,
yeah, we were
I
talking
wanted
about
to-
kick. What the hell happened?
Yeah, I was gonna bring
Yeah,
it back
anyways,
to
go-
kick.
go
I
back
wanted
to kick, go back to
ask, I was gonna bring it back to kick. I wanted to ask Nine Rain because like I thought like I'm good to go. Like, but like, are you like what was that? Because I know there's obviously some fear, like probably for you, like or so, I guess not really fear, but just maybe
I was
some like
terrified.
ignorance.
I
Like you
was
just
a little
don't know
scared, for
what
sure.
like you're fully getting into. Like what was the process for you?
Okay, so there's a couple things. First of all, I can, as per my contract, I can stream when I like. So I'm gonna see how it goes, and
Mm-hmm.
if it's going well, we keep doing it and we ramp up the hours, and that's all there is to it. If it's not going well, we'll see. Well, I hope it doesn't go poorly. Second of all, I've streamed like it's been maybe like a year since I streamed consistently, and then. But that was only for like a 3-month period when I was duo streaming on Twitch and YouTube for funsies. I had a lot of grinds that I was like, I might as well stream it. And I had a good time doing it. But there was like, I did 2 different types of streams. One was 3 hours maximum. I was putting on a show the entire time and it was pretty exhausting. Like 3 hours of that. And I'm like, Jesus, I need to go lie down. It was a lot. And then there was another time where I did a charity drive or something. So we're talking multiple days. I was putting 12 hours each day. So like real, like grinding out Twitch kind of hours. And my approach to the entire stream was different. I was chilling. I knew I had a long way to go. So I was pacing myself as far as my energy. And then I wasn't trying to like have a radio broadcast for 3 hour slot, like really like ham it up. I was trying to be entertaining, but at like a level I could keep up with. And so I'm going to try both when I start back up at Kick. I'm going to see what works and what feels like a 9 Rain thing. And then we'll just see how it goes. I have some plans for content to like do stream specific stuff or like a stream specific account.
Did they ask you to like? I know for some people who have like the big Twitch following, like, did they ask you to do the Twitch streams and then?
No.
They
And
didn't do
part
it for
of
YouTubers. They did
right,
it for
and
different-
part of the reason is because I haven't streamed.
Well, yeah, that's why I
regularly
was
on
just
Twitch
wondering
in
if they
like
were doing
a
that for
year.
everyone.
So no, that actually would have. I remember, that was a possibility. I remember hearing about that and talking about it, but
Wouldn't
that
have made
was
sense.
I think it would have been harmful both to me
Yeah.
and therefore Kick. So, but they understand that. That's actually one of the main reasons I was like, I'm on board with the whole Kick thing is they like, do you know how many people from Twitch I've talked to in my life? Zero.
Because I've talked to one, and
do you know how
I
much-
know I've streamed more than you.
Do you know how much they know about RuneScape? Fucking zero. They don't they don't give a shit about our game, our
There's that
category,
one guy.
any of us.
Wolfie or something?
Period.
What's his name? Wolfie, the Twitch staff.
Yeah, Wolfie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've talked to him, but only because he was a JMod. That's the only reason we have any access to him at all.
What? Xmod Wolfie is now at Twitch?
He's a Twitch guy.
There's a RuneScape
We got
guy
one guy at Twitch.
We got one guy, dude, who also
there's one
he
other
can't
staff
help us with
guy.
anything.
He
He
used
doesn't
to come
work
around.
with like streamers.
His name was. There was another staff guy. His name was Bobby something, but he would come around in chats because he'd come in my chat, and
He's
he
like
was
a
like,
Twitch
"Yeah,
staff,
he,
yeah.
I remember him because he'd always say, "Yeah, I watch Coxie, don't tell anybody." It was just fucking hilarious seeing a Twitch
Don't
staff
tell
fucking
anybody.
say that in my chat.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot to say as far as Kick being a brand fit for RuneScape. But I at least am excited to be working with people who are excited about growing. I feel Twitch has just been chilling and not giving a shit for so long. And I'm like, man, I watched Justin TV, and I was a huge Twitch guy in like 2011, 2012? Like, I don't know when it became Twitch after Justin TV. I don't really remember. I loved it. It was nothing but nerds and games and people like being interested in the thing. And it really kind of lost itself along the way. And I would love it if Twitch, I don't know, started putting more into their creators. And I hope Kick and Twitch both make a good push. And I hope for the sake of content creators on both ends, whether you're working for Twitch or working for Kick or working for whatever, like I'm so down for other platforms and competition. And, you know, because as content creators, literally all we care about is we want a good product because we want to be proud of what we're doing, and we want the people watching it to like our stuff, because then we get to keep doing it.
Yeah, they're both good for each other too. I mean, we've
Right.
already seen since Kick emerged, like we've already seen multiple good things happen. I mean, like we've got all the homies going to get their bag over there, and you know, Twitch is already enacting larger splits for everyone. They're they got the fire lit under their ass to make it better for everyone.
Yep.
I mean, it's like competition is a good thing. I mean, any kind of monopoly is just fucked.
Yeah, they've definitely Twitch has taken some steps in the right direction, but in regard to the Kick, the thing that I was most surprised about was how like cool the staff was and how they're immediately there.
Yeah.
Like for example, Tasty went live the other day, and the staff guy, he would give you 100 subs.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
my partner manager, which by the way, we have a partner manager who is a human that we can talk to whenever
Dude,
we
it's
want.
unreal being able to
Like,
communicate
really
with
is
the
crazy.
platform
We
you
have
use.
like an actual person who actually plays RuneScape and fucking cares. I went
Yeah.
live and he came in, dropped me a 100 subs, which is, by the way, 95.5 sub split, which is like $470 or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, but hold up, I was gonna say, you two have not streamed on Kick yet, have you? Neither of you.
Nope.
No, I'm starting tomorrow. It is currently Wednesday when we
Yeah.
record the podcast. I am ripping it tomorrow. I was getting a bunch of I got a lot of like YouTube videos. I'm rolled up to like release a YouTube video like once a week for like the next 3, 4, 5 weeks. I wanted to get that in order before I rip the
nice.
streaming.
Damn.
So
I've got a video coming out at the end of the month. The exact date I don't know yet, but when that goes live, I'm going to do the whole, hey, if you're enjoying the content, I'm live over on Kick right now. Come say hi. That always worked really well and made for really good streams when I was doing it on YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
So
dude, I was gonna say like shout out to YouTube, because as far as my growth as a content creator in the past year, and like I have it like it's literally on a chart, like the data's there. Like since I started doing YouTube videos that I performed, even like I'm a smaller YouTube channel, but the ones that I have performed well has grown my Twitch following like ×2 in a pretty short period of time. So like that was another reason that like pushed me to go over to Kick, is that like all the growth I'm seeing on streaming platform is primarily from YouTube.
from a
it doesn't,
non-streaming
it doesn't
platform.
matter. Like it definitely helps to grind on Twitch. Like you get some growth, but like as far as like expedited growth, I've seen so much from YouTube. So many people come over from YouTube and just say hi. And a lot of them are like lurkers, people who just sub, like, hey, love Top Tuesday. Hey, love the mean comments. Hey, love this. Never say a fucking word again, but they watch the stream.
We love
it's
the
fucking
lurkers.
awesome to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, I've sent 2 Kick streams so far. This is my second day. I ended a little early, obviously, because we had the podcast and stuff. But dude, my experience so far has been nothing but positive. Like it's been fucking fantastic so far. Obviously, the section is smaller, so it's less viewers for pretty much everybody involved than at least we're used to on Twitch. But the chat activity has been the same, if not better. And I feel like the community is a lot more close-knit almost, because I feel like everyone who watches Twitch, like 80% of them are just like second monitor lurkers, just leaving it up for whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone who goes to
Yep.
Kick is like actively involved in the streams.
And also,
I have-
especially if
I have,
they're
like,
coming
half my
specifically
viewers.
for you, like they're like
Exactly,
200%
exactly.
in there.
Dude,
I
like,
can't wait to
They
watch
are.
Tasty Life on
I have not-
Kick.com.
I have not went live. I've not done a live stream on Kick, but like it solidified me, and it was like very humbling and validating that I have 34 subscribers and I have not gone live. Like 34 people have came over and subscribed, paid
You're
their
welcome,
money
bud.
Hey, wow.
to subscribe
That's,
to my
yeah.
channel. Like that is like a humbling and like if you're from my community, like shout to you guys. Like that means a ton.
Yeah.
So
And dude, with the split, that's like 700 subs on Twitch. So like you're already way ahead
it
of
was
it.
weird
dude.
because like I went and I look at the dashboard and like see that that's like actually a couple $100. I'm like, that's fucking crazy compared
Yeah.
to Twitch. Like it really is. Like you know, it's easy to like just to say 95.5 when you actually see it on paper. It's quite a
So-
difference.
Go ahead, Ignoble. Go ahead. Yeah.
Anyways, do you think that this is actually going to bring over a lot of the smaller creators on Twitch, seeing this exodus of the really big streamers, most of those popular ones going over to Kick? Do you think that they're going to stay on Twitch, or are they going to be like, oh look, Kick is growing, there's a chance for me to go over and So basically, the question I'm asking is, was Baby Grim right the entire time?
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't-
we have
what
Baby
did-
Grim
what
to
did
thank
she-
for this. It's true.
what
She
did she
carried the
say?
community, dude. No,
The
she just
prophet
tweeted a
all
while
along.
ago. Yeah, she
It was
she
right
tweeted
before
that
our
she
eyes.
carried the RuneScape section on Kick for 6 months and got no recognition or something. And people like made
I
fun of her.
think
Damn,
that-
I
It was
didn't
a
know
funny-
that.
It was
I
like
should have
a,
been
it was
thank
a
you this whole
harmless
time.
tweet. It was just kind
Yeah.
of a funny meme. She leans into it now, which I like to see.
It's
Like it's kind
hilarious,
of funny
dude.
now.
She leans into it so well, which is why it's so funny. But my God,
It's, no,
she's
it's
a fucking,
respectable now, dude. It's respectable now.
oh, dude.
So I think
She-
actually, my guess would be that most smaller content creators on Twitch stay because people are leaving.
Yeah.
They're hoping
Yeah.
that the audience doesn't move over, and it trickles down.
Mhm.
That would
That
be
was my guess.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna happen, but I think there'll definitely be a couple people that I think they're not gonna move over to Kick, but they'll try it. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people who at least go
the
give it a
question
try,
also
give it a
begs
go.
is like the whole like movement of them getting over and like signing people to hourly stuff. Is that like is everyone that's already moved over and signed like grandfathered in, and like that's or are they going to continue to like is that going to just be part of their new affiliate program once you hit affiliate partner? Or
Well,
whatever,
I know
to
that
get
Kick-
an
the
hourly
Kick
contracts.
has- Well, here's the thing: is Kick has an incentive. They're trying to devise an incentive. It's a Kick creator incentive program to where anybody can apply for it, and they can get basically they can Kick will give them a rate, and they can like try and negotiate a rate and find a rate with you.
Oh, okay.
You can
So
you can
don't need
stream
an
on
in.
Kick. No, you don't have to have like
no,
eventually
the-
you won't. It's in beta right
the
now.
contracts that we get are different than those contracts.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But there will be
for
a
a
way
few,
for
like,
Joe
few
Schmo
reasons. But
to
yeah,
I'm saying
no,
for
there
start
the
streaming from his
hourly-
basement, get a
that-
good
yeah,
going.
for just
and
hourly
get a good
money.
thing
gotta
going.
be in
That
his
is a
basement,
thing
bro.
you can apply for. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
I
his
was
the
living room, bro.
average
Come on, man.
streamer in their
Yeah,
mommy's
well, yeah, I was just saying,
basement.
it's just like our contracts are different because it was done through Crusader. Shout out to Crusader.
Yeah,
But like,
and we have like a
will,
direct partner manager, which I
Yes.
don't think people like
Yeah.
that will have.
no, but you
Well,
will have
another
you
thing
will be
about
able
that I
get-
wanted to ask: do you guys think that's like gonna, like, do you think they're gonna be able to keep that up as the platform grows? Because that seems kind of like a
I
you
hope
know,
they do.
smaller.
Technically on
business
Twitch,
model that
aren't you
people
supposed to
depend
have, like,
on.
Here's what I know about Kick. It's very apparent they're not going anywhere. They're owned by Stake. If you go look at the business numbers that Stake is doing, they could run Kick at a loss until the world ends. So
Yeah.
it's really up to them what they want to do. It's just like Amazon. Amazon can run Twitch at a loss until the world ends. You have two massive corporations who are hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars in profit, like net profit. Like they can run and squeeze both of them. I just think that it's pretty apparent that Stake is it's pretty apparent that Kick is just it's really clear that they want to pay the creators. Like that is like something that they've got across for sure. Like they definitely want to take care of the creators, and like talking to the staff, like I'm skeptical, like I'm immediately skeptical. Like I was very skeptical at first. Like after talking to staff, I've definitely been converted to more of the, fucking sucking off Kick train a little bit more. Just because like it does feel genuine, it feels sincere, and the vibe was good. Like I've been over there, like I thought that like when I pulled up Tasty, there's gonna be people just saying crazy shit. There might be like some like wild
Dude,
chats.
people
but, like,
have
I've
been
watched,
nicer to me. It's
Yeah.
been better. It's
Yeah,
been
I've seen-
less
I've
weird.
Yeah, like
I
I've
don't know
been-
what's going on, dude.
craziest
I
thing.
tried logging into Kick. I wanted to go watch Tasty, but then Kick.com was like, hey, instead of for your verification, please type in 5 racial slurs. I'm like, what? It's like,
I can't laugh at that
Ignoble
contractually.
was
That's
like,
not
dude,
funny.
I'm
Four.
skeptical. I was expecting there to be a lot of like that crazy, like that old school like Twitch culture where people are like ripping slurs and saying crazy shit. But like, I watched Tasty stream. I watched some of the PKer streams. I watched Katarina stream. All people who had pretty established communities, and I saw Solo Mission chatting in there. I was like, what are you doing here, man? Like
Yeah.
it was,
dude,
it was.
I think-
it was relieving. It made me like
Yeah.
take a sigh of
I
like,
don't know
there's
where
a,
this
there's a
came
big
from.
difference though. There's a big difference because like the people that are active in your stream on Kick, like everyone that's like I've had like hundreds of people be like, dude, welcome to Kick, like so glad to be like have you here. Everyone's on Kick is on Kick because they like Kick. Everyone on Twitch is there because they don't know there's another option. They're just oh, this is where people go.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Yep.
it's just there where people
Yeah.
move actively over to Kick. And so like maybe that will change as Kick grows and gets a little bit bigger, but for now like the culture has been like genuinely
Yeah.
more enjoyable. It's been more
I
enjoyable
think-
for me.
I think that Twitch is superior in a lot of aspects as far as like their UI goes and of course their features go.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And like in talking with the staff, because like I talked to them, I asked them like, when are you getting this? When are you getting that? Do you have plans for this? And they actually talked back to me and told me yes,
Yeah,
we
I
plan
know.
on
Yeah.
plan on
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
this. We plan
It's,
on
like,
doing
transparent.
that,
It's-
which
it's
is like
crazy.
insane to me that I have somebody who's like gonna talk back to me and tell me. But like I was very like skeptical at first. Like I was like very against like sucking off like Kick and like just like fully drinking the Kool-Aid. I was like, well, I'm gonna sign the contract, you know, be how it goes. But like after seeing it so far, like it feels like a good decision, and hopefully it will stay that way.
The,
But
the
we'll see.
Kool-Aid is tasting good. And like
Yeah, for
I
sure.
get 100% if you have like some sort of like moral barrier for going to Kick. You can have your reasons for not liking Kick, and that's
Yeah,
fine,
for
and I
sure.
respect
100%.
that.
I wanted
But
to
the
ask about
one
that
thing,
as well.
the one thing you cannot argue with is that Kick treats their creators a million times better, like a
Yep.
billion times better.
It's just
Like,
so
that's
funny
hands down.
seeing like you guys going from like this abusive relationship where you're just like, oh, it's normal if my ex-girlfriend beats me.
Hey, listen.
Oh,
if you listen back to the
50% of my
podcast,
money, please
if you
take
listen-
it. Yes.
If you go back in the podcast and listen when we talk about Kick, like I was playing devil's advocate, like, hey, maybe this could become something. This
Bro,
could be,
okay,
here
you're
we go.
sucking him off
Yeah,
too much,
yeah.
dude. Slow down here.
I'm
Slow
just
down.
saying, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I'm,
go
I'm
back to
trying not to
episode
fully.
41.
I'm not fully drinking the Kool-Aid yet, but it
Yeah.
is. It's looking good. Like it's been.
It's looking better than I
quite
thought it
good.
was going to look so far.
get
I'll tell you
home.
that.
We get home. Kick has done the dishes. The laundry's folded. We're like, what the fuck is this? This is so nice. Like that was holy shit.
Oh, and you have $200 on the counter for me just cause? Hey, thank you. Appreciate
I need
that.
that. I need to shake him
I
over.
wanted to touch on that a little bit as well, actually, because
Yeah.
I was live last night and people were asking about what's going on with all these creators going over to Kick. Like, are you going over to Kick? I was like, dude, I come home from work and I just boot up the shit. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm just fucking playing
Boot
RuneScape.
up the
And
shit.
I just happen to have a webcam and mic.
He's like,
on
I
and
crank
this
up
is-
the rig.
Dude, I'm
For real,
barely
for
a
real,
streamer,
for real,
man.
yeah.
I'm just fucking playing
That's
in my
me. I
game
get
same
home
like
from
you.
work. I grab that coconut oil, bro. I
I
go
was
to
like,
town.
dude, I'm just like
Open
you. I
up
just
the
got a
Hamzy
camera in front
stream.
of my face, but like I'll give it to you straight. Like they're making incentives for creators to go over. It's like it seems like a good opportunity for them. Like you guys should support them. There were multiple people being like, oh, I can't support that platform. It's like so toxic. And I was like, what? So what gave them this idea that like where did this reputation come from? This like negative connotation
I think
of like
you got
bad
two
stuff
things. I
going
think
on.
you
I
really
have a
got-
valid answer for that. But
Can I
PJ, go
You want
first.
me to go? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think there's two aspects of that. One is that Stake obviously owns Kick. And obviously, like there is a very non-negative connotation towards gambling because if it is done not responsibly, it obviously can ruin your life. And of course, there is like incentives. Like Stake is paying people essentially to funnel people kind of into that gambling addiction. I think some of the Stake people with Stake sponsors are kind of not doing that, but there's obviously some that it's very clear that they are. Like it was definitely it's kind of from what I've looked at, what I've seen, like as far as the streams go. I think the other connotation of that is like when Kick was created, they made Aiden Ross the face of the platform. There's a lot of different people who they like were like uplifting, who had kind of like, I'm not gonna say fully toxic communities, but a lot of people in the community who are like quote unquote incel, toxic, racist. Like there's a lot of that going on. So I feel like that when it came out the gate, it gave Kick definitely a negative, it kind of shined them more in a negative light. And I think now that Kick is coming down to these other sections and trying to bring over like communities, I feel like they can slowly fix that if they get enough people over, if they can bring the people over to kind of wash that out. Because it's like, just because Aiden Ross streams on Kick doesn't mean you have to fucking watch him. And it doesn't mean that the people who watch him are going to watch me. Like they have tools on there for you to moderate your own community. Any of those dickheads who come in who are those things you think they are, it's one click and they're gone. Like, you know, so it's the same with Twitch. Like, attack like there's not a lot of toxic behavior on Twitch. Like, how many times have you, like, if example, Ignoble, one time he was streaming, there's a dude view botting, just hurling slurs at him, calling him a pedophile over and over and over again, and he keeps banning the guy. And it's just like, you know, like it's happening. It's gonna happen. It can happen. It can happen wherever, you know.
Thank you, Hans.
You
Appreciate it.
And then, like, as far as like, because I think about like the morality of like who owns the company. Like, Stake owns Kick, and of course Amazon owns Twitch. For me
Amazon's
personally,
also not the best. Like
for me, for me personally, I think both of those companies equally have a lot of bad things going on inside of them.
Well, no,
So,
that's
like,
exactly.
Like, yeah, sure, you're
exactly
addicted to
what I was gonna
gambling, but
say.
Amazon is slaving kids at the cobalt mine to fucking mine shit for
but-
fucking, you know. So it's like, you got to pick your poison.
One of those companies is delivering items to my door within 10 hours of me ordering it, dude. I swear to God. I ordered a new lamp. I ordered it last night at 3 a.m. because I was just like, you know, fucking late night Amazon purchases. That shit showed up at noon today at my
That's
fucking
insane, though.
door.
That's
the
actually
other's
crazy.
giving you
That's crazy.
the other's
Listen,
giving you
dude.
95. The other's giving you 95-5 split and a partner
That's true.
manager.
You technically
And
get
the
100% split, by the way. You get 100%, but you have to pay a 5% stripe fee. Kick makes no money from subs. Like, you get
Oh.
100%.
So are they gonna like survive off that, or like what's?
I don't know. I think
I
the
think-
long-term plan is probably to get some form of monetization with ads, and I'm assuming like the funnel to gambling websites like Stake is probably like a good driver of profit for them.
Yeah.
But like in terms of the valid reasons why Kick is bad, I don't think being owned by a gambling website is one of them, because like you guys said, Amazon is like a piece of shit company. And like, you know, they're making their truck drivers pee into piss jugs, okay, because they're not allowed
Hey,
to
listen,
leave.
I do that for
Gambling,
fun, baby.
dude,
I'm with
gambling, you
Ignoble
have
though.
some agency. You can decide to gamble or not. Like, that's your choice, and you have to do it responsibly. Like, the truck drivers have to do that, or they die
Yes.
because they can't afford food. Like, that's
that's the
difference.
Tasty
It's
about
indentured
that
servitude.
aspect. It's just like people have like, and this is my opinion, like it is what it is. Like people have their qualms with fucking gambling, you know, but it is also like, and getting addicted to it. But you're fucking yelling from that rooftop as you drain a bottle of alcohol. Like there's a lot, like, you know, like
there's vices everywhere.
there's
man.
vices
that's
everywhere.
a slippery slope to
Yeah.
to
I
try
think
and draw a
the-
moral line.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The
I
only
mean-
valid criticism that I actually agree with a little bit is I do think Kick at the very beginning especially has given a platform to people that like don't deserve it and should not be platformed.
Yes.
And that was like a big
who, for
concern of
example?
mine. Like
Yeah.
Aiden Ross or someone like that, or like all the streamers that were banned on Twitch for like saying
Mhm.
slurs and being like Ice Poseidon kind of
Yeah.
shit, like
Dude,
really
it felt
edgy.
like-
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
agree.
actually.
But-
I've never seen
but
Aiden Ross.
I
don't know
would-
who that-
I would say the only reason, like one of the big reasons I did decide to sign is because I've seen them make a concerted effort to move away from that. Like, I'm fine with them allowing those people to stream on those platforms because they haven't done anything wrong on those platforms, on Kick yet. But they have made a concerted effort to like clean up their image. They're bringing over, you know, the RuneScape community, which is really good, and they'll probably
Mhm.
target other communities and bring over like genuinely good people to clean up the brand. Like, it's maybe a little
Yeah.
bit dirty right now, but it's a work in
Well,
progress.
dude, that's what I was gonna say. Is
So-
like at the start of Kick, that's because I remember us talking about it. It was just like, oh, they signed this person, that person, this person. It's like, ugh, oh, that's
Yeah, no, exactly.
You're
It's
yeah.
like, whoa,
But
like
looking
that
at
guy?
it from Kick's perspective, from the business perspective, like what options do they have? They have to like. I feel like it was kind of like we got to start somewhere. We have to gain some type of traction. We
Yeah.
have to make a splash. We have to be in the news. We have to circulate. We have to at least. We got to get some people on here who have influence, even if
Yeah.
their communities are maybe not the best. We got to get some people on here to get things going. And that's what I've
Which
seen
is
recently.
maybe
is
it's
like,
Machiavellian, but it works. Like, it
yeah,
does
the
work.
people,
you
the
know?
people who
It's a
they've been
sacrifice.
signing recently, because I've like went through and looked. Like, there's a lot of like there's a lot of I've seen tons of smaller creators like us or people who are starting to come over. And like, if I could be on the right side of history here, that'd be great. You know, that would be awesome. If not, I
Yeah.
guess we'll go back to Twitch.
Yeah, if we're fighting a civil war, I want to win.
Why did you say that with a southern accent, dude? Don't
Brother?
say
I don't-
that
I don't- PJ
with a
just
southern
gave-
accent, dude.
PJ
Yeah,
just
You
gave
should
a
say that
rousing
with a
speech.
northern
I was,
accent.
no,
first of
Yeah,
I'm
all.
just on
dude,
Team
like-
PJ. Yeah, North
You
Carolina.
know they lost, bro.
Aren't there, there's a North.
I'm not going to condone. Listen, I'm from the South. I can't be using Civil War.
He said
references.
North.
Trying to get me
Yeah,
canceled.
dude.
He said
My
North Carolina.
ancestors.
Bro, we all know
Stay away
Seth.
from
If you
that.
dig back in one of the boxes in his background there, there'd be a fucking rolled up Confederate flag, all dusted
Confederate
up. He's like,
flag
I
somewhere,
can take
dude.
this out again,
Listen,
brother.
bro.
We
Some
shall
Robert
rise
E. Lee
again.
figurines somewhere.
Literally, dude. Both
wait.
sides of my families are farmers generations back, and I would assume that probably there were some things that went on
Yo.
that were probably not good at some
Are
point.
we getting the Confederate flag in the background of the first kick stream for PJ?
Dude, no.
Oh God,
Fuck
dude.
off, dude.
I would
Welcome to Gig.
I would not associate with you any longer. Don't do that, please.
If I have a
Don't do
fucking
that,
Confederate
please.
flag behind me.
Hey, wait.
Now-
I'm leading
Okay.
into a
Jesus
Civil War
Hey,
bid.
can I
Jesus
do the
fucking
come and take it one though? Because that was actually like a totally different conflict.
So
Wasn't
You
it?
can
Take
do
your gun?
you can do the
You would
no step
immediately-
on snack, dude.
Oh,
do no
there's-
step on
there's
snack
no
and
step
that's
on
it.
snack.
No
That's a
step
good
on
one.
snack. You can't go any farther than that. That's
Yeah.
like
Who
Yeah,
has
that's
ironic.
like a pig.
That's funny.
Who has a new no step on snack flag? I
That's
swear
his Keenies. That's
Keenies
Keenies.
had
it
it,
was
yeah.
Kunix.
Mm.
Yeah,
He
you're
has
right.
the- he has the
Keenies had it,
That's
silly
what it
one.
was. That one's funny. I love that.
Yeah,
it is
that's
funny. It's silly.
Can I ask you guys about in terms of Kick bringing over communities, which sounds like a very good thing. They're bringing over people, groups of people, not just like the top, potentially toxic individual streamers. Is this only happening in the RuneScape section right now, or is this happening in multiple other gaming sections as well, or is that sort of going to
So,
happen in the near
as
future?
before, as I told you, we were able to actually talk to a human about these things. I spoke with Kickstaff and asked him, like, what are you, like, you guys have plans? And he said there are multiple communities that we're currently targeting, trying to bring people over. All the way,
Yeah.
like every gaming category you
It's
think
smart.
of.
It's
We
smart.
are working with streamers and we're trying to contract them. Obviously, that process is slow because you got lawyers involved. You got negotiating your rate, like what are you worth, X, Y, Z. But that is like the goal, essentially. That's a goal. So
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
that's a good goal
I wonder
too.
I wonder what communities they're going to target, because RuneScape was for Kick like the perfect community, because all the staff plays RuneScape. That's why
Yeah.
we were the first group to have it happen to, is because like Eddie plays RuneScape.
Yes. Also, I think
and we're the
Runes-
perfect size for it, is what we
Mhm.
are.
Plus,
we're just
I go
big enough to have power, but like close knit.
and I go gambling at the Corrupted Gauntlet every fucking day of my life. Like, I think it's a good brand fit, to be
Gamble
honest.
with your
Dude,
sanity.
I'm just-
one of my
honestly.
biggest
Fucking-
bits is exclamation point gamble space all. So like I'm with you.
Bruh,
dude.
I'm
Yeah,
just
no.
rolling. I'm rolling that 400 sided die every fucking day. Like I
These
get
boys
it.
out here are fucking begging for that steak sponsorship. I can smell it right here.
I'm doing
I'm
the
talking
same
to
thing,
Mason,
man.
buddy.
I
Dude,
go to
if-
Corporal
yeah.
Beast and I'm buying my lottery tickets. Like, hey, can I maybe get one more? And then I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
actually, guys, let's do one more. Maybe
Yeah.
this is the Ellie.
Do
Can I-
one
let's
more.
just- I think just one
Yeah,
more.
dude.
I know we said that was the last, but just I'm sure this is the one.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm telling you,
this could
it's a
be the one.
brand fit. Every
You're spending time instead of money, and time
Yeah,
is
dude,
money.
I'm a
So,
shitty
like, it's
pet
the
hunter.
same
Like
thing, dude.
RNG, it's like ethical gambling. Essentially, every time I kill a boss, like,
Bro,
just
if you
hoping it
shoot-
drops that.
if
hoping
you
the
shoot a
slot hit.
fucking arrow, it rolls a dice, man. Like we're gambling. guys.
everything in
We're
RuneScape
gambling.
is gambling.
It's all
The
gambling.
whole
It's
thing is
all a
It's
gamble.
gambling. It's all gambling.
Yeah.
It really
Gambling.
is.
You're gambling time, bro. I mean, I think the payoff's worth it, and I
Yeah,
like
you
to
just
tell
can't
funny
take
stories,
a cash
but-
advance on your time like you can with your bank account. but,
Yeah.
but other than that,
Just
it's pretty
dopamine.
similar. Yeah, just
Hell yeah.
dopamine.
I'm
I'm
excited.
kind of
I'm
losing.
pumped. I mean,
I'm
I
kind
hope
of
that-
losing the metaphor, but
Yeah.
you're right.
no,
dude.
you
I
get it.
honestly
Yeah.
hope that. I hope that if people want to come over, they can get a good deal, and the people that do stay, I hope it like grows their stream. And if they do want to come over one day, their stream's 3 times the size, so they're gonna pay you more. So,
Hey, and also
Yeah.
like, as long as platforms are like putting in effort to try and make something cool, content creators are getting excited again about change and the possibility of growth and new ideas and new people. I hope that, again, like I'm trying to imagine this as a viewer. You probably don't fucking care. Like maybe you have an Amazon Prime sub and you're like, that's kind of nice. But other than that, it's like Twitch is cool, I guess, and Kick is whatever. I just hope that because people are putting in effort to build something cool and new,
yeah.
that for fans,
Yeah.
and people who just watch stuff, it gets better. Because
Yeah.
like if that happens, then Kick is going to be successful and everything's going to be fine.
I was curious how like my community react. I have a pretty tight knit community. There's a lot of like a lot of people who I share with your guys' communities too, also chat, and everybody was happy. Everybody's happy for me, and it's like it's clear that they get the message that like we're doing what's best for us, and that's like at the end of the day, that is why we're jumping over and giving it a shot. And maybe we'll stay, maybe we won't. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited to get after it.
Yeah,
I'm excited for you guys, man. It's good to see some change, exactly as Nine Rain said. And of course, seeing all the homies make their bags, that's even better, bro.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to jump into some of the topics that we have for the Based After Dark? Because these have been piling up. I look over into our Discord channel, which has topics, and there's like fucking 20 plus things just sitting here.
Shout out to the patrons. Saint has been doing a weekly post to get topics. We really appreciate the topics. Keep them coming. Thank you very much for dropping topics if you do, whether they're good or bad. Thank you.
Thank you. And I want to touch one of the oldest ones that we have here, Mr. Coach Teacher. Which two base members would make the best team for the Amazing Race, and which two would make the worst team?
Ooh, that's not a bad
I
question.
really like this question. Like, hold on. First of all, is the Amazing Race still a show on TV? Does that still happen?
I can look that up for you.
The only thing I remember about the Amazing Race, and correct me if this is the wrong show, but wasn't that the one where that chick was trying to pull like catapult a pumpkin across the field and it hit her in the face?
Dude, it's still going on. They're on season 36. Sorry.
What the fuck show are you watching, Nine Rain, bro?
No. Don't they like do weird challenges and stuff?
Well, I was gonna ask, Nick Noble, are you like well versed in this show? Because I don't
no.
I know what the Amazing Race is, but I don't know what the Amazing Race entails. I guess
it's literally, don't you have to like race around the world, but you don't have like money. So you don't have enough money to just like fly everywhere. You have to like go into each like city or wherever the next location
I'm pulling up the fandom here.
You have to somehow make money in this city doing some shit, and then fly over, get train tickets. It's like you trade things. If I'm getting this correctly, you trade your way up to a plane ticket or a flight or things like, or train ticket or whatever, and you have to make it over to the next destination within a certain time limit.
No, I'm right. This was from yeah. It was a watermelon, not a pumpkin.
Team members must remain within 20 feet of their race partner unless otherwise stated. Wow. So you have to stay within 20 feet of your partner for the entire race.
Wait, that's not very far. 20 feet is fucking close. Wait a minute, that's not even 10 yards. Like, that's really close.
You're going to hate that person by the end of
the Amazing Race.
He wasn't here for the topic. Can you say the topic again?
Yeah, so the question was, which two base members would make the best team for the Amazing Race, and which two would make the worst? So, we're trying to discuss what the fuck the Amazing Race is, because I thought I knew what it was, and maybe I'm just wrong.
Essentially, I believe you're racing around the world to get to one destination. You have to be with your partner. You have to be within 20 feet, and there's a variety of challenges, etc. you have to go through with that partner, whether they be physical or mental. Yes, TV show.
Okay.
Yeah,
and you have to go on like a limited
36.
budget.
Yeah, so I'm going to... Go ahead.
I put the watermelon clip in the general chat of the After Dark, so in case everyone's seen this clip, by the way. This lady's trying to slingshot a watermelon across a field, and it like flings back and hits her in the face.
That's brutal. Like, you think she would be dead with how the velocity of that watermelon comes back with.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this is the Amazing Race.
Can you throw that up?
Holy
show that.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
It's a fucking...
Dude.
It is...
This is the only thing I know about this show.
Bro. Like, good thing, like he needs a wife who can take it like that. You know what I mean? That is, that's right up his alley.
Just take a 30-second bit of that, Mr. Saint,
dude. Oh
That's
my god, I
insane.
just watched that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Fucking Christ.
But
long story
I
short,
got my team, dude. I got me and Zoe. I'm taking for best team.
Out of the entire base team, you and Zoe, you think would be the best combination to win this?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Zoe. I think me and Zoe can take it. I'm down.
Oh, I just watched the clip again.
Me and T Papa would be the worst team, but it'd be the most fun, dude. We'd have so much fun,
super
dude.
far ahead, and you guys are like doing coke at some fucking cafe.
No, dude, we're gonna off track. We're taking our payout initially from signing the contract. We're going to Spagos again, dude. Like we're leaving, dude.
Yeah, you wouldn't be getting shit done. You'd be at some Michelin star, like.
Oh yeah, we'd be so gone, dude.
Yeah. Damn, you're right on that one.
Oh, she got.
I might actually vote for PJ and Zoe if I'm being honest.
I like
That
our
is a
odds.
pretty solid combo.
It's
I
a
don't
solid.
know,
It's not the best, but it's solid. Like that's the first thing I think of. I'm like, who could I really kill it with? But I also like maybe
I mean,
like
it's not you specifically. It's just like anybody, any pairing based.
maybe maybe like a Jesse 9 rain. I could see that going kind of
Oh,
hard. That'd be interesting.
no.
That could be
Jesse
I don't think
wouldn't even
so.
want to, Jesse can't even converse with just like the next English person. Like, how the fuck do you think she's gonna? Like,
You just gotta let her carry physically. Let 9 rain maybe handle the mental side more. You know,
That's
'cause she's
fair.
British.
Bro,
That's
we could
fair.
do 9 rain
The
in
physical?
ignoble, and you would just like carry ignoble everywhere.
I guess it's true, yeah.
That'd work, dude.
And I
just
like
point-
different
I
equations
just-
on your back of like your
If we
budgeting.
ever
He's
had
like
to
budgeting for you.
If we ever have to interact with someone, I just point him at them and he just go, no, and I'm like,
dude, pull me around in the based wheelchair. Easy. They're like, oh, okay, my bad, my bad. Go ahead, go ahead.
Chair.
dude,
think-
yes, actually, get in the front of every line. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I would say maybe Jake C, but you
I
got
think
the
it's illegal.
insulin factor. Like he could die possibly. On
Yeah.
that.
He could
You
die.
probably don't
He
want-
could
that's a
die.
liability. You don't want to take
I
him
don't
with
know
you.
if he would survive the watermelon.
Yeah, I could just
Yeah,
do the
no.
race
Oh, he'd
by
be dead,
myself.
dude. He'd
I could
be
just do
dead,
the race
yeah.
myself and just carry doll blush. Like she's like she weighs as much as like a
Like a
light,
little outward
You can get a
facing
little like a
backpack.
kangaroo pouch.
Yeah,
Okay.
just carry doll blush to the finish like that. Could,
I would take.
that could
Remember-
work.
I would take Olive as my partner.
So that's a
Oh,
wild card.
okay.
That's a
That's
wild
a
card.
good
You
one.
guys either destroy everybody or you lose in the first day. Like it's a toss up. I think. for you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Huh.
I can see Hamzy being really resourceful, and then Olive just being, just
The
being
Riz.
Olive, having the person the Riz.
Okay,
Riz.
I actually want people listening to make their case for combos because that
Yeah.
there's a
comment
lot of
below.
possibilities
There's
here.
some good ones, dude. There's some good
Yeah,
ones.
I love the olive hams. It's a dark horse for sure.
That's a
Oh,
solid
yeah.
I feel
I
like
like that.
Olive would be a good teammate with a lot of people, though. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
Olive would just, like, you could just be like, Olive, go, and he achieves it, dude. Like, he
Yeah,
just,
wait, you're right.
no questions asked.
Take the leash off of
dude.
him. Go.
Yeah.
He would
He
start
just,
running
like-
off and he'd be like,
He just
"Wait a
brings
minute.
you back the.
How do we do
I
that?
found the
Where
key.
you like, I don't know.
we need 4 pounds of ground beef and 10 eggs. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, that's a solid question. Well done.
Damn.
That was
I
a
have
banger.
another one here from Mr. Zinagog. Interesting. With
Amen.
the cast slowly getting smaller, it's not getting smaller. I'm still alive. You can't fucking kill me. Fucking fuck you guys. Anyways, do you all have to think about potential replacements? So which historical figurine, which historical figure would you want as a recurring member of the
Wait,
podcast?
is the
Ooh,
cast just
Obama.
getting smaller like
bro.
a is Nine Rain dead comment? Is that
9 Rain's about to suggest we replace him with Stonewall Jackson after what he said earlier.
I
You
gotta
know,
be
he did
honest,
nothing
man.
wrong, right? You know?
I don't remember who that is. It sounds pretty southy to me.
he's
but,
general.
Yeah, it's
like,
real southy.
I gotta be honest. I don't remember who Stonewall.
I don't
Jackson-
know who that is, but I just have a bust
I
of
take
him
the
in my
poster
kitchen.
down like
What? Who
Never
is
heard
that?
of that guy?
What is that?
Oh shit. Yeah, no, they're talking shit about Stonewall. Like,
You see his fucking inbred cousins like, what did they say? Let's get him. Get that one. The one with the most melanin. Him first.
with the most melanin. Oh wow.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of who I would replace. Historical figures. I guess historical means they're dead. They're dead and gone. We're
Yeah,
bringing them
okay.
back
Yeah.
to life. So,
Hmm.
ooh man.
Who would you bring on the podcast? If hypothetically 9 Rain, me,
Wait, do they have to be
potentially
dead?
Zoe.
Like,
Can I
is
get
that
Kurt
historical?
Cobain? Let me
I
let
was
me
just
throw on
gonna say Kurt Cobain. No way,
How fun would he
dude.
be? How
I
fun would
thought he
be?
was kind of shy.
I forgot what
dude.
his
I don't
name
know
was.
if
I was
he'd be
gonna
that
say the
good.
guy who died, the Nirvana.
The guy. The Nirvana.
The Nirvana guy who died. Oh.
Oh my god, you took it right out of my fucking mouth.
Or like, if I was replacing Tasty, I'd do Elvis Presley. Like that'd be outstanding.
Ooh. That's
throw
actually a
Elvis-
good call.
we'll throw
I would
Elvis
live for
on
Elvis
here.
Presley.
Yeah,
I
he'd
would.
be great.
That's
We got to
fair.
get him coked up though. He's got to be just fully sent when he comes on.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be great.
I'd bring
be
like
down for
Ozzy
Elvis.
Osbourne or something like that and
Oh,
get him
hell
coked
yeah.
up just to see
Is
what
he
the hell
dead?
happens, you know?
Is he
He's still
dead?
alive.
Is he
wait,
dead?
I don't
No.
think he is.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they
Oh.
have to be dead? I
Yeah,
thought we were
yeah.
talking
No,
about
they don't
have to
famous
be dead. It was just like
historical
a-
people. Okay.
I mean, that'd be
Okay.
great. I would love to talk to
He
Ozzy.
doesn't have long left. Like we can.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
pick.
true.
I'm keeping. I'm staying with.
I
it.
don't think he's had
He's-
long left for like 15
Yeah, bro.
years,
He looks
bro.
like an Inku from
That's true.
RuneScape, bro. He ain't
That's
looking too hot. He's on his last. He's on his
Oh
last
my
leg.
god! Wait, dude, fucking what's that quest? Depths of Despair. Is that the one when you go into the crack in Tolna's lair or whatever, and then you
Yeah.
dude, He looks like one of those things that was crawling around with the hair.
Oh, the
on
helpless creature. That's those
Yeah,
things.
dude.
The one with the fucking emo hair. Just like,
Yeah, yeah. dude.
Oh, you know who I would actually say? Hunter Thompson.
I don't know. Who that is.
Oh wait, he's dead. Oh, he is
Hunter
dead.
S.
Yeah,
Tom.
he's-
What?
yeah,
Yes.
dead.
yeah.
he's
Guy
dead
is
as hell.
so dead.
Yeah,
my bad.
he dude, author
Who's
who
that?
used to just get fucked up.
Dude, if
Fuck,
it's
he's a
somebody,
pretty
if
cool
it's somebody
author,
who's
dude.
alive, I would love to throw Joe Biden under so we all just fuck with him, like just fuck with his memory and stuff. Just,
Oh
like,
my
see
God.
how
Dude,
it goes.
Dude, that would be the
Oh,
worst
dude,
to
I
get.
wanna
That's
do
awesome.
drugs with Joe Biden.
If you don't
I would
know,
love that.
if you don't know
What?
Hunter Thompson's daily routine, just look it up. They
It's pretty
his
basic.
daily routine of what he does all day.
Can you
And,
read it? Do you have it? Can you just read it out loud? I'd like to hear it.
Well, actually, I will, and I actually read this out loud on stream one time because it came up in conversation, and someone clipped it and sent it to me, just a recording of me, and they were like, "This is you reciting this," and like without context of like what I was talking about before, and I was it sounds kind of insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Oh,
actually
it's just a
made that.
fucking Tuesday.
I actually made that clip my 20 gifted alert.
Okay.
So all right. Well, this is the Hunter Thompson daily routine. 3 p.m. rise. 3:05 Shivas wriggle with the morning papers. Dunhill. 3:45 cocaine. 3:50 another glass of Shivas. Dunhill. 4:05 first cup of coffee. Dunhill. 4:15 cocaine. 4:16 orange juice. Dunhill. 4:30 cocaine. 4:54 cocaine. 5:05 cocaine. 5:11 coffee. Dunhill. 5:30 more ice in the Shivas. 5:45 etc. 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 6 p.m. little grass to take the edge off the day. 7:05 Woody Creek Tavern for lunch. Heineken, 2 margaritas, coleslaw, a taco salad, a double order of fried onion rings, carrot cake, ice cream, a bean fritter, Dunhill, another Heineken, cocaine, and for the ride home, a snow cone. Okay, a glass of shredded ice, which is poured over like 3 or 4 jiggers of Shivas. 9 p.m. start snorting cocaine seriously. 10 p.m. drop acid. 11 p.m. chartreuse, cocaine, grass. 11:30 cocaine, etc., etc. 12 midnight. All right, now Hunter Thompson's ready to write. 12:05 all the way to 6 a.m. Chartreuse, cocaine, grass, Shivas, coffee, Heineken, Clove cigarettes, grapefruit, Dunhill, orange juice, gin, continuous pornographic movies. 6 a.m. in the hot tub with champagne, Dove bars, fettuccine Alfredo. 8 a.m. halcyon, 8:20 sleep.
Wait, is that you or Hunter S. Thompson?
I'm sorry, what did he write?
What is Dunhill? What were you saying?
Oh, cigarette. They're cigarettes.
Cigs.
Oh, okay.
It's a cigarette, yeah.
So, hear me out. Based Hunter S. Thompson challenge.
Oh my god.
Well, Hamsy's gonna win. That's not fair, dude.
I mean, we basically did that in Vegas, minus
Like
the
I might
writing.
hang in halfway just because I'm like I don't know, just
Dude,
there's
you-
some mental resolve, but I'm gonna
we even
die.
had
for
the
sure.
chartreuse, bro.
You take the whole thing, just replace midnight. Now we're ready to film the pod.
my
Dude, imagine
God.
that
Oh my God.
podcast, dude. Like,
Holy shit.
There's your Orlando video, dude. We're gonna need a lot of funding. So if you're thinking about subscribing to the Patreon, like we need you. If we're gonna send that video, we're gonna need some materials. to
That
get
chartreuse
done.
itself is gonna be fucking 1,000 subs right there.
hell yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
Damn.
good.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but he was a writer? Did he write like novels? Did he
He
write
wrote something.
editorials?
He wrote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. You know that famous like, movie?
Oh,
He wrote the
okay.
book that was based on.
All right, there you go. Huh.
Hell yeah. You want to do one more topic and then do the Twitter workshop, Ignoble?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh boy, I haven't seen a thing here. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh damn, we're going for an hour. Fuck.
Okay, we got a question for Mr. Lukey here. You're facing life in prison, so you fake your own death. Where do you flee to? What is your new identity? And what is your new career?
Ooh, that's a.
Oh,
Do I
know
get to like
exactly where I'm
choose?
going.
Is this like my dream thing or like realistic? What would I have to
Let's
do?
be realistic, okay?
Let's
Because
be a
like
little
some of us are more equipped for this than others. So let's be
I'm going
realistic for the
I'm
sake
going to
of
Wisconsin and working at Dairy Queen.
what, bro? You're not working at Dairy
Okay.
Queen. There's no shot.
Bro, you ain't working
Dude,
at Dairy
free
Queen, dog.
ice cream.
You're gonna quit the second week and kill
Wait, dude.
yourself.
You just
I'd be fine. I would kill it at Dairy Queen, dude. I would literally kill it there, dude. That'd be insane. I'd dip the cone and I'd be at the window like, oh, and,
Why
I do
does
that
Dairy
thing.
Queen sell a chicken parmesan sandwich? It's always just, it always upsets me when I see
What?
it. They have a chicken
do?
parm sandwich there. Yeah, it's upsetting.
I would eat that.
Dude,
Stop.
we are going to Dairy Queen when we all meet up in Orlando.
Get the
We're all
chicken
getting
parm.
chicken parm.
Dude, nothing gets me excited like making Italians angry. So we're eating that chicken parm
I remember
sandwich.
being in college and like we wanted like, yeah, we just want some ice cream, milkshake. Like we go by Dairy Queen, like looking at the menu, like, yeah, burgers, stuff like that. Yeah, and there's just like a chicken parm. I was like, why do they have
Wait,
fucking
they have the
chicken parm?
dude. They have the dude, which is like a chicken fried steak sandwich or something like that, don't
What?
they? That's
Chicken
Dairy-
fried steak
or
sandwich.
chicken fried chicken. It's like a, I don't
What
know.
is it?
They
chicken
call
fried chicken.
Yeah. They had a burger called the Dude. It was chicken fried steak sandwich, I think. It was like a burger.
Mm.
Anyways,
I'm trying to see if they still have that,
So
but
all I'm
maybe
saying
not.
is-
This could be. I haven't been to a Dairy Queen in about 20 years, so.
same.
I don't think I've seen
Okay.
a Dairy Queen in 20 years. I thought they were going out
So-
of business.
I don't know what my job would be. I would probably just pick up some odd island jobs or whatever. But if you look at what I just dropped you guys in the channel, all right? This is, I'm going straight to Kiribati, all right? If you don't know where this
Kiribati.
is,
Such a hamsy
The Republic
answer.
of Kiribati.
It's pronounced Kiribati. Kiribati.
Oh, according to the
shut up, man.
Wikipedia page.
If you don't know, it's I think it might be the smallest country in the world. Don't quote me
Okay.
on that. They've got
They have a
120,000 people.
Paris.
They have 120,000 people, and
Uh-huh.
the 4 cities in Kiribati are called Poland, Paris, London, and Banana.
Banana.
Oh, I'm going to banana.
And
Bro,
I am just
I
gonna
want a
vibe
banana.
as heavily as possible. And it's like a small island, and it's kind of shaped like a dick.
It does kind of,
Pretty cool.
yeah. Give the. Can you throw that up, Saintis? Because you're the audience.
I'm going straight over there, dude.
I'd probably.
What are you gonna do there? You're just gonna do like you just kind of freelance, maybe, you know?
I'm just gonna
Trim
fucking
some,
chill.
you know,
I'm just gonna get the fuck away from the universe.
Yeah, you know,
and-
maybe.
I would
fuck-
go. I would go rural Japan. Like
What?
just
I'm still-
dis-
are you
trying
disappear.
to
I'm still
stand
stuck
out?
on Kiribati, bro.
You'd
Like,
be
what-
dead in a
who
week,
the
dude. You
fuck
don't even
named
speak
these
Japanese.
places? Who the fuck was like, yeah, this city,
just a
let's
group of
call
guys,
it
dude.
Banana. Like,
The
yeah, hey, bro.
Kiribati named them.
It was
Clearly.
Hunter Thompson
Okay.
and the boys. They just owned. They were just,
That's what
they
it
were just
was.
throwing stuff out there. Yeah.
And Nine, sorry to take away from your fucking
No, it's okay,
weeb
man.
anime shit. I want to go to Japan and become a
I'm
fucking
gonna go
anime
to
character.
South America, dude. I'm gonna go to like El Salvador or something.
Yeah, were you a
know?
fucking Nazi?
You said you wanted to go to Wisconsin.
Don't ask about my great grandfather, but I would like to go to El Salvador because it's
Okay,
apparently
Pete-
pretty safe now.
Wait, PJ, where are you going?
Ooh, do I have to go out? Okay, did the question say, do I have to go out of the country or can I stay?
I
in the
thought
United
that was
States?
kind of in the
anywhere.
spirit. If I thought it was like you were wanted in the States.
Yeah, that's where it
I
would.
mean,
So
it might
that's
be in your
why I'm
best
thinking
interest,
it-
but you, I don't know how well you do in another.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
might
not
stick
sure.
out a sore thumb.
Let me. Yeah. Well, let me think. You go ahead. Go with yours. Let me think for a 2nd
Let's not wait. Why Japan, Nine Rain? Go ahead.
I just think I would like it. And I actually studied Japanese for 3 semesters in college. So as far as foreign languages, I
Alright,
have the
well,
best
yeah,
shot
you're-
of picking that back up.
Mm.
Yeah,
Fair
and
enough.
I know a couple people who live in Japan, so I
Would
I'd
they
at
be
least
willing
know
to
some-
harbor a fugitive?
Bro, I ain't telling them shit, dude. I mean, I'd probably show up. I would probably go in, like, not tell them for a while, be in Japan, and then, you know, like reach out after like 3 months of living kind of day to day.
Damn,
know?
dude.
Like,
Yeah.
hey.
Speaking of
I'm
Japan, there's this new show coming out next week called Shogun. Looks fucking dope. I don't know if you guys seen the trailer. Looks like a
Mm-mm.
fucking
Getting a
Game
lot
of
of feel for it.
Thrones, but it's like samurais and shit, dude. We should
Huh.
definitely-
If I'm getting in there and I can
It's on
like
FX. Yeah.
I'm getting in there with no like if I could just go to another place and I'm not having any like nothing's gonna stop me, right? I'm gonna go to probably one of the biggest land masses there is. I'm gonna go to Russia and I'm gonna find a fucking farm in the deepest reach of fucking nowhere and live out my life as a simple
Huh.
Not a
farmer.
great place to be right now.
Huh? You say it's
Yeah,
not a great
ideal.
place?
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
Russia.
not a great place to be
Russia
right
No,
now.
it's not a
no-
great place, but that's another reason why is because like I'm either gonna get
Well,
killed
it's not
by
like
the
a
war.
great place ever, but it's like not a great place, right? You
No,
wouldn't even
I'm
make it
pretty
past
sure
the
that the
airport.
co-
They'll see your
I'm pretty
passport and
sure-
they'll put you in a gulag.
That's why I
bro.
said if I
Like-
could just get there, if I get there with no issues, if I can get there with no issues, like I'm gonna go there.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that Northern Asians, Eastern Europeans are not the best known for how they treat their farmers, my guy. Like,
Hey,
there's-
listen.
we have
Historically,
vast
he's got a
amounts
point,
of-
dude. He's
of
got a
history.
point.
Like, those were the worst treated farmers I could think of.
Hey,
Like,
you know,
Russia's pretty close to the U.S. too, man.
we're gonna endure. You know, we're
could
gonna
zoom
live out.
across
You know, the
the land
simple
bridge, yeah.
lifestyle. Try our best.
I
you
actually
see-
I
fair
like the
enough.
farmer lifestyle, but I probably would choose a different country. What about
Yeah.
dude,
So
what if we
actually I
dude,
like that. I
I'm
think
going to
yeah.
fucking Estonia. Radio Bean's dad is gonna harbor me, dude.
Oh,
he can
true.
give me
Yeah,
he
you're
can give
set.
me amnesty.
I was
He
just
can
thinking
give me
about places
amnesty.
just like it's just gonna be so far away that's just
My-
like
my
that's just-
one,
they've
I would
got
say-
really
Russia's
good
as
internet,
close to the
too.
U.S.
I'm
as
telling
you
you,
can get.
think about
honestly.
this. I'm going to go to Chile. I'm going to become a llama farmer, and I'm just going to be sitting off in the woods wearing a fucking hat. In
Bro,
the
you gonna be
cold,
fucking
up in
them
the
llamas?
mountains.
Don't you lie, man.
No, I'm not going to be fucking my llamas, dude. I'm just going to have
You
You
relations
don't have to
with
fuck
my
the llamas,
llamas,
man.
like-
Just leave.
Hey,
the
that's better than
llamas alone.
kids. It's
to.
all right.
Jesus Christ.
So
Hey,
I've-
is that
I've-
how
I've-
we're heading on to the
It's been an hour,
Patreon?
man. I had to throw it in. I had to throw it in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I've
It's been
been
an hour.
saying they should build a bridge between Alaska and Russia. You see how close that shit is, dude?
You've been saying that?
Do you know how close that
No,
actually
no,
is? though?
I've
Yeah,
I've
it's like
heard him
that
say
close.
that. Dude. He
Dude,
said
look
that
at it. I
last
just
week.
dropped
He
you
said
guys
that
an
last
image.
week.
It's that close.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
like,
Just a-
dude, you
just
could
a
definitely
canoe
build a
away.
bridge. Bro, you can
It's
definitely
like 20
build a
miles or
bridge.
some shit, isn't it?
You
Okay.
can build a 20-mile bridge.
Yeah,
whatever.
the Bering Strait or whatever it's called. It's like
No.
And then you can
I mean,
drive to the other side of the world.
Okay,
What if
so
we
the
did a
distance,
road
distance
trip?
from Alaska to Russia
53
is
miles.
We could drive to TwitchCon.
What?
I mean,
No, no, no.
RuneFest.
This says
The Bear-
2,800 miles. What are you looking
no,
at?
the
Wait.
Bering Strait is 53 miles. That's that like
It's pretty
little
close on that
gully.
map, dude.
You mean like where it connects to the tip there? That's 50 miles.
Yeah,
So,
where the tips
there's
are almost
actually-
touching. It's 53 miles.
Okay, 50. Yeah, okay.
there's
okay.
a theory that, back way millennia ago, that Russia and Alaska used to be connected. That's how people
Yeah.
That's like
migrated
that's pretty
from
widely
there.
expected. That's
Yeah,
not
did
What
you
if I'm
not
a
watch
farmer?
That's how they
fucking
might-
Ice Age, dude?
What if I
Duh.
go? What if
My
I go
bad,
to
dude, sorry.
Alaska and live
My
out the
bad.
saltitude there as like a lumberman or something? You know?
Ooh,
that could
I'd,
be
be
good
a
too.
I'd be a salmon fisherman. dude.
Still
That
the
looks
United
cool.
States, but
Ooh, I'd
if
be
you were
down.
gonna run away somewhere, I think
Well,
that's not a bad.
I also
Yeah,
I
it's
also
huge.
heard something about like where did I hear this? There's something about like a detective unit in Alaska specifically because so many people in the US who flee their problems of like murder and stuff like go to Alaska.
Ooh, maybe not Alaska then. Yeah.
So like there's specific people there that are like we know people thought of this and like we're looking
Those
for you.
assholes. Can they get a
Fucking
better
ruining
hobby?
it for
Just
people
ruin it for the
listening.
rest of us, man.
Yeah.
At that point,
Let them go
That's
to
crazy.
Alaska. Who cares?
Like you
What the
might not.
fuck?
They're like that's like what the most obvious hiding spot. Like you check the drawer, hide and seek type shit. I found you.
For sure.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I would move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide in plain
And
sight,
when,
baby.
And when they find you, be like, I knew you guys were gonna be here, so why would I come? And then be like,
Yeah.
Look, all I'm
Um,
saying is if we all of us end up as wanted fugitives for some unknown reason, we do some shit at RuneFest and we have to escape, I would move out to a commune in Alaska with you boys. I'd do it.
That'd be kind
Ooh,
of fun.
that
We
would
could
be
make
Have a good
badass.
time. I thought we all
Yeah.
have different like skill sets to where we can make it work. Probably.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like somebody might kill somebody eventually, but we can make it for a while.
I'll
you
be
know?
the barista. I'll be the commune barista.
I just
Every
worked 10
commune
hours
needs
at
one.
the lumber mill.
Every
fucking
commune needs one.
Would you like a latte?
You're out
Look,
there
it lifts
fucking
the
working your
spirits,
ass
dude.
off,
That's important.
just like
man.
hunting down this moose just to get meat for us because we haven't eaten in 7 days. And
Dude.
Tasty's like, "Would you like a coffee?"
Me and
Want
Nine
an
Rain as the
Americano?"
moose team would be hilarious. Like we
I'm-
go out to like hunt the moose.
I'll
And
be
I
the
gotta
driver.
be honest, if I come home and am offered a latte, I'm accepting. So
yeah, no, I'm cool with
Yeah,
that. That's
see?
fine.
yeah,
I would
that's-
make you like a cinnamon honey oat milk latte. You love
Both
that
houses
shit,
taken care
probably.
of. Like, yeah, we can go out there and we can wrangle a moose. I think we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll
Yep.
be a housewife, dude. I don't give a fuck. You guys can fuck me. I'll clean. Like, you know, I'll
Suddenly,
make sure
your
everything's
stock
running
sweat
smoothly,
fucking-
man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
all right. Okay,
Damn.
yeah, we'll take that. That's a W.
Our editor,
Mhm.
Mr. Saintitz, also had his own take on this. He said he would practice an Australian accent and go to Australia and have amnesia with the accent.
Will you just give yourself a head injury? Like, what do you mean have amnesia? You can't choose that.
You guys gave your realistic answers, but I was on the other side thinking of like a fantastical like scenario. And like
Okay.
what I like to think I would do is like I'm at my trial date and I just got handed the guilty verdict and I act like I take a cyanide pill, but it's a sugar pill, and I act like I'm dead, right? And I come alive at the morgue. There's a plane waiting for me to Australia. I've been perfecting this Australian accent for years now, just for this game plan. I get to Australia. I fucking wander out in the wasteland, ditch all of my papers and all of my clothing except my underwear, and I try to survive the Australian wasteland for as long as I can until someone finds me. And in this immaculate act, I have an Australian accent, and I'm like, God, mate, I don't know where I came from, mate. I'm out here in the desert. I need
Are
help,
you
mate."
Walter Whiting? Are you Walter Whiting right
And
now?
now I've completely like hidden my. I'm just some Australian guy that got lost out in the desert. He doesn't know where he is anymore.
Oh
And
my
then I
God,
live
Dude,
my life.
so with the accent thing and amnesia, there was this kid in my elementary school who actually it was when we were in middle school. There was some like basketball game thing, and he was on the bleachers, and he fell off the back of the bleachers and hit his head from like a really hard, like a high fall. He had this like crazy like short-term coma, like they weren't sure what was going to happen. He came back, everything was good, and he came back with a Russian accent.
What the fuck?
Like fully
And
American kid
That's how the country came to be.
had
actually.
a Russian, like he had, I mean, it wasn't specific, it sounded Russian, but the way he talked, like he came back full recovery, everything good.
That's called a speech impediment.
No,
It's
it's,
a, well,
it's a
well,
real
well,
thing.
no, but he spoke fine.
He knows
It's
he's
It's like
linguist.
called
foreign accent.
Foreign accent syndrome. It happened to a
Yeah.
British
Yeah,
lady.
that's the thing. Yeah.
And this British lady got hit on the head, and when she came to, she had a Chinese accent.
That's
yeah,
It
awful.
probably
It was-
sounded
that's gotta
so
be
racist.
so
Like she could
offensive.
never
Yeah.
go to a.
It's
she could
always
never go to
already
a Chinese
terrible being
restaurant. dude.
a pale British woman who has to sound like that, and then you come back and like
Oh my God.
then everybody thinks you're racist.
Everybody
It
thinks
was
Yeah.
you're
the
racist.
it was the weirdest, dude, to
That's
know the kid
crazy.
before and to know him after. And we were like maybe like 12, 13 years old when this happened. Like I didn't know the kid after high school, but I knew him all throughout high school, and he still had that same accent until 18 years
crazy.
old. Like
That's
Damn.
crazy.
That is
fucking wild, man.
Did you ever try and catch
Very
him
Brain
weird.
is
slipping?
fucking insane, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was like, dude, you can, you can tell me. Like we're off to the
Dude,
side.
it's just us, dude.
It's just
like, I'm
us, dude,
cool.
like-
you can drop it.
Yeah,
So
man, I'm actually
you-
completely normal.
Whoa. Yeah, no. I mean, I knew him because I mean, he was in a lot of the same classes as me because, he had his thing and I was the way I was, and so I was in the classes with like all those kids, and I
Hmm.
talked to him all the time,
Hamzy,
and like,
can I ask
dude,
you a
I would
question?
be like, what's good with, you can, but he never broke character, dude. He's like a fucking WWE character.
How many seats were on the bus that you took to school?
I didn't. My mom gave me rides to school.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
Noble's coming with the heat today, bro. We need to give you more
Yeah.
time off. You've been cooking the day, honestly.
Oh,
Respect.
shit.
You might get MVP
Oh.
today, dude. I think you're up there
Oh
for
hell
sure.
yeah!
Well, you guys do MVP now? That's fucking cool.
He's done well.
Well, hey, listen, I'm gonna
Not,
say
not
this.
really.
We
The
should,
spreadsheet.
honestly.
You know who's
I'll
not
do
here today?
MVP. Yeah.
T Papa Slice is not here today. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm coming
surprising.
on the spreadsheet, T Papa. I'm moving
I'm
up.
down to enact an MVP like towards
Of the
end,
podcast, like who carries
either,
the hardest.
either like before or after the Twitter workshop, like right at the end, like
We should do that, yeah, before
I
the
like
Twitter
it. Yeah.
workshop.
Or
I think so.
do you guys think that we should do that, or do you want to open it up to the viewers and ask them who they think the MVP was?
We can both do it, I think.
Ooh.
that's
Well,
a good
yeah, we
question.
would-
Well,
we
if we
super
do
valid.
both, then we're gonna give bias before they vote.
It's like the
That's
IMDb
true.
rating versus Rotten Tomatoes. Like it's.
The audience
Yeah,
score
yeah.
versus the critic
yeah,
score.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
exactly.
good question.
Ours is
We're the
like bought
audience.
and paid for, and theirs is honest and real.
Yeah. Dude, look, five kick subs. I'll vote for anybody. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit.
yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna give it to Noble. I'll give it to Noble today. I'll give it to you.
Damn.
Yeah, you
I'm
did
giving
good.
it to 9 Rain, dude. I want to give it to 9 Rain.
Let's go.
Just because you
That's
showed
right,
up,
yeah.
dude, fucking
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, no, literally, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
trying
Well,
to
you-
encourage him to come
you
back.
did
Ignoble
Ignoble
was out
gold
here.
star.
Ignoble was
Come on,
out here
man.
like
Star.
facilitating conversation, like bringing up topics. Like he
Yeah,
made a couple
yeah.
funny jokes. Like
9 Rain's here.
I was gonna give it. I was gonna give it to Hamzy till he snatched it from me. Now I'm agreeing
oh,
with him.
come on.
No. You convinced me. It's ignoble.
Give me one vote. Give me one vote. Let me be the runner-up.
Okay, I vote for Hamzy.
Let's go.
Well, yeah, somebody
Yeah.
somebody made a spreadsheet. Somebody make a little like sheet
All right,
that has
well-
gold star. We give the gold stars. It's like a little the little from elementary school.
We can
I
do,
guess
we can do
that's,
merits
I
and we
guess
can do
that's-
demerits.
I guess that's
You
2
can do
votes
both.
ignoble, 1 vote Hamzy, 1 vote 9 rain.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to
I
give it to you,
guess
man.
also,
No?
we got to get Saint Tits a podcast because his answer to the question was way more entertaining than all of the people on the podcast.
He's been
Yeah.
cooking.
He,
Yeah,
he fucking
not
he
gonna
came
lie.
out swinging with the
He just
Australia
messaged
bit.
me and he said that also what he was doing. They also call that there. They call that the Scatizo. That's what he said.
Ah, there it is.
So-
Yes, we mentioned Australia. There we go. Low-hanging
Oh,
fruit, baby.
boy.
Well, that's the better of the two
Just for the
options.
record,
Here you go.
I
Here you go
didn't.
talking about.
I
here you
didn't
go talking
message
about
him
RuneScape
that.
bosses again.
You were spreading misinformation, which I love, but I didn't say that.
I love
no one,
spreading
no one cares about
misinformation,
your
except
hard
when it's
clues
about
that you're
me.
trying to get, dude.
Oh my god, that's funny, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Who's
Uh,
got
All
a
right,
tweet?
boys, let's get into the.
Dude, I have one, but I want to save it for the live cast because, like, I
Well,
like it.
you know what?
Am I
think
allowed to
that's
do
fair.
that?
I
You
think
should
that's
have
fair
to.
because
No, don't
no,
say it if
no,
you don't.
know what? Yeah, no, fuck
Okay.
you. We,
Maybe I
yeah,
should have
come on,
lied. You're
dude.
right. I'm sorry. I should have lied.
Give another one.
I don't know. I don't
Or
have
give
any.
it, and then you have to hit the lab and do another.
I don't
one.
have any tweets at
You
all.
can't say that you have one and not give it.
No, I was testing you guys. I was joking.
I don't
just a prank, man.
know when I wrote this, but I got one, and it
Okay, all right.
involves someone here. It says,
Oh wait, no, I do actually
Oh,
have
no.
one for later.
It's about
It
me,
says-
isn't it?
No, it's not. It says ignoble strikes me as a "did you see what she was wearing" kind of guy.
What do you
That's a
mean?
banger.
by that?
No,
That's a banger.
dude, no
That's
way.
heat.
Bro.
That's gas.
I don't know where this came from, but
Hey,
it
man,
makes
you're the
me
MVP.
laugh.
Actually, you know what? You're the MVP now. I'll take it back.
I told you, bro. See 9 red, dude. He shows up.
That's
He kills it,
funny,
dude.
yeah.
What have I
I
done?
have one that's like an actual workshop. If you guys
Okay,
want to
yeah,
workshop
Yeah, let
together.
it out.
But the thing is, it's based on a trend. It's based on like a TikTok trend
Okay.
where it's like no Hamzy's tweet last week where he's like, "Card declined at therapy. They made me suck my uncle's dick." Like
Dude.
that
That was
sort of
bad
thing.
for me.
Okay.
Yeah, my can I tell you, my cousin actually, I forgot followed me and sent me the screenshot of that, and it was just like, bro. Like, I just texted him back. I just texted him back saying other uncle.
Other uncle, yeah, that's the
Wrong uncle.
Go, dude,
Yeah.
that's legit, dude.
yeah.
Okay, well that's based off of like the TikTok trend
Okay.
where it's like card declined at therapy and like my toxic ex showed up. They make them funny, but like that's
Yeah.
the general idea, and that
Okay.
was taking the world by storm. So I've got another muscular selfie, and it says me after getting teleported to all these random therapy sessions.
Oh my god,
That's
that's
fine.
That would do well if it was.
I got it. We
TikTok,
have to
but, like, I feel
cook
like
it.
on
We have to
Twitter,
cook it.
Like
Do you think there's no
that
crossover?
meme. That meme isn't popular.
I think there's not
on
enough
Twitter.
crossover. 'cause-
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
what I was worried about. That's what I was worried
You
about.
can find a better caption, you know, for the thirst trap. Maybe you could
Yeah.
do something
I
based
just need
around
reasons
kick.
to
You
post.
could do
I need
something.
reasons to post thirst traps. That's all I really need.
I think you could base around kick, something with kick, something funny to do with kick. I think is a good move for that. That you just
Hey
recently
guys, follow
switched
me
over.
on Kick. I need the money, please. Thank you.
Okay,
Oh.
don't say that. But you could find something probably.
Okay.
All right, I'll
I
keep
like
the
it,
other one in the
Tasty.
cards.
I
though.
like
It's-
what
yeah.
you're
I think
thinking.
there's good roots, but it's not the right time and place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you boys. I don't know where this came from. I was probably sitting at my desk when I put this in my drafts, but it
Oh,
literally
damn.
says
At the desk.
at the desk, "Hate getting crumbs in my pubes."
Me too, dude.
Dude, you literally were MVP. You're fumbling. You're fucking throwing the
At
game.
least you have
You're
something.
28-0 lead. Fuck, dude.
Oh my
Like,
god.
at least you have something.
Christ, dude. You do at
I
least
don't
have
know.
something. I just love Hams. He's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah,
dude.
me too. Yeah.
Dude.
Sincerely,
But,
Hamsy.
That got me.
He's like, damn, you're right, dude. That's right.
yeah. Ah.
Because you're sitting at your desk, like eating a
I
Pop-Tart.
deleted
and
mine. I
just,
had
you know-
one, but it's just it's just
Fair.
not the time. It's not the place. It's too much. I just deleted it. I typed it out of my brain. There's so many bad thoughts going the last couple of days. I just showed up empty-handed. It's best. Trust me.
Damn. My only concern with the ignoble tweet one is I'm a little concerned that if I tweet that, not anyone's gonna know who ignoble is anymore. So
Oh my my god, damn.
Bro, just coming at my fucking
What the
throat,
fuck?
dude. Nice.
MVP, dude. MVP. I'm telling you, man.
Holy
Fucking-
fuck, dude.
Heal 9
This guy
ring.
just,
That's a gold star.
He just
That's
took
a
a
gold
spear
star.
and just fucking.
that's
fucking-
crazy, dude.
Dude,
I
he
thought
just
we were on the
brutalized
same
you, bro.
team
Okay,
out here,
God
bro.
damn
Let me know
it.
what you
Nah,
think. I
I
got,
played a game.
uh,
Yeah.
All right. Let me know what you
Ignoble.
think. I got.
Wait, Hamsey, let me do this one. This is just what Saint did.
Oh,
He
you
just
can go
threw me
ahead.
randomly. Just 9 Rain came back. 9 Rain came back in the podcast. Can't believe this guy smokes Newports. I don't know. It's just funny to me.
I don't know.
Like that's only
Hamzy,
like
say
4
your
likes.
fucking tweet, dude. Say your
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah.
tweet, dude.
You're right, Hamsey.
All right. Let me know what you think. I got. I know I'm in the right place because, as they say, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Dude, I miss T-Pop. I never thought I'd say that. Like, that's crazy. I'm saying, like,
Hey, it
verbalizing.
needs workshopping.
But I'm verbalizing.
It can work. No,
there's
no,
something
there's
there
roots.
though.
There's
There's
Is
roots.
this a fucking
There's roots.
Saphiro Twitter
Yeah,
there's
workshop
more-
or something?
You guys had to work
I
with
don't even
Elise
know who
there
that
for
is.
sure.
It's the guy who tells you not to jerk off anymore and drink your own semen for semen retention.
That's
Oh wait, someone's telling us to do that?
Wait, how are you supposed to
How did
if
you get in that
don't?
algorithm is what I want to know. How did you see this content?
Wait,
You
how
guys
are
don't know who Saphiro is?
Dude, how?
He's
Okay,
like a
No.
former RuneScape streamer.
I'm not in
turned,
the
like,
cum drinking
Oh,
algorithm.
so he's telling you to drink your own cum?
I know I do that one for fun, but like the rest of
How,
it is.
how are
that's
you
what he says.
supposed to do that if you're not allowed to jack off anymore?
Well, now I don't want to do it anymore.
Huh.
Probably prostate stimulation. Or does that count as jacking off?
Just leaking.
Does no hands coming count as jerking off?
What if, dude? What if you can come with your
Who's
mind?
out there
do you
just
think
like,
Buddhist
"Ah!"
monks can come with their mind?
Oh, 100%. 100% they can.
I think they
Dude,
can
what
make
do you
other
think
they're
people
thinking
do
of?
it
Why else
with
do you
their
spend
mind.
fucking
Just
14?
getting fucking.
Wait, we have
Plus-
something from scientists coming in.
This is
He said, "Hold
disrespectful.
on." He said, "Hold on" in all
This is
caps.
so
Maybe
disrespectful.
we
Holy
might have
shit.
we might have a
Okay,
here.
so
Oh,
there's
go ahead,
no.
go
I'm
ahead.
not getting help from you guys on this workshop, or
Bro,
No, go
There's
ahead.
something
go try.
there.
Let's try. We have to try.
I gotta be honest. My problem with it was I had to think about it too long. So
okay,
then
okay,
it-
give me. Okay,
but that's
let
me.
Like,
I
you
think
get
I was too
the
stupid
gist
for
of
that
it,
one.
Though.
Read it to me one more time.
It's a self-deprecating, dumb as
Yeah,
shit joke. Like,
Yeah.
He's calling
if
himself
you're in
dumb.
the
Yes.
if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Maybe
Just saying everyone
maybe we
knows.
could make it funnier by including like a room where only stupid people are. Like you have to infer that you are in a very dumb room. You know what I mean?
Dude, there's
Like,
a lot
gotta
you could
give
do with that
gotta give
recently too.
context.
But hey, do what you want.
He means
All right,
Australia.
fine. I
Yeah,
have
no,
another
there's
one.
actually a good one, but I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not
Let's just
saying
do
it out
something
loud.
else.
dude.
Yeah.
It's in my
okay,
head, it's
fine,
in there.
fine.
I can see it.
Okay, I
Some
got
had a padded room.
Ooh, that's a good
Taking meth
schizophrenia
with-
joke.
taking meth
They
with my
love
girlfriend.
those.
Call that speed dating.
That's I like
That's
that.
kind of funny. Actually,
Okay,
that's
so
kind of
I,
funny.
no, I
actually
like
that
the
one.
format.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah,
like that one.
I'd send that.
I'll
That's
have to
good.
find another one for the fucking live pod, I guess. This is why I was telling you, Tasty. Just send it, dude. Fuck it. Just-
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Big way. That was good.
You got
Outstanding.
You got 3 days to come up with one fucking
Hey,
tweet.
shout out. See us on the live podcast celebrating over 200 patrons. Also, full merch line. We love you. Thank you for being a
It'll
patron.
already
About
be
to go
done by
over-
the time this comes out.
We are about to go. That is true.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're about to go over the. We're about to go over to the Patreon, and we are actually going to discuss a little bit of drama, a little bit of juice. Gloss over, see what we get into.
Yeah,
Consider
you might
subscribing.
even hear the Krylax story. He's not on the pod, but you still might hear it.
Yeah, the Krylax story is coming soon.
Yeah.
I think.
We love you
Crazy.
guys. We appreciate
Always
you.
a possibility.
Nine Rain, take us out.
See you at the Patreon, guys. Peace.
Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.